You want to send that to our thing? I did not mean to press live, but I'm gonna keep it going.
Hey guys.
All right, you want to send that to me? So we have about 6 minutes to start. I pressed the wrong button. My bad, y'all. Anyways, we see that our sister's in the audience. Where is she? Veronica Sanders Lee. All right, so here's our family ordeal, whatever. All right, so it took me till I was 6 years old to learn this myself. So listen carefully. All right. Okay, how can I start? Our dad is what we call a rolling stone. No, I'm joking. Our dad has had many kids. He's had 7 kids, okay? There is, and try to keep up. In order, it goes Joseph, Veronica, Dwayne, Dwight, John, Kendrick, Crystal. I missed one. Barry. So that's 8. Okay, but Barry died. All right, so that's 8 of us with 3 different women. We'll get to that later, okay? But my mom and his mom are different people, okay? Different human beings, totally. And my mom had me and my brother Bryson with another guy, and he's in Colorado. You can ask your parents about the birds and the bees and stuff like that, okay? But basically, it's like that. And then Kendrick and his sister, by the same mom, they grew up together. They lived together. We didn't grow up together. I came over his house like once a month to get my butt kicked by all my brothers and sisters. Brothers, sorry. I could kick both girls' butts, especially Ronnie's. And then what else was there? Our dad's a pastor, so he did a church, and like we would all like sit next to each other and sleep like this.
Yep.
And he'd be like, "My kids." We'd be like, "Oh, I'm listening." So that's our family tree, but it's more like a forest.
Yeah.
A forest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with all that, I still grew up alone with me and my mom, which is weird. So I was an only child, but also part of a huge, humongous thing. Let me send this out while Kendrick entertains you guys for 4 minutes.
Yeah, Leandre. And don't listen to Troy. It's great having siblings. Troy loves his sister to death. So don't listen to Troy. And I'm not going to encourage you to say anything to your parents, but you should say something to your parents.
Wait, about making another baby? Oh, man. That's not where babies come from. They come from the stork. About to go live.
Troy, you love Gabby. You know it.
Just because she can beat you in basketball.
Because that's true.
Live. All right, I just sent the tweet out. I kind of sent it out a little bit late. So we might have some people coming in late, but they should know that we start at 5. It's every day, 5.
We love you too, Ronnie.
And did she say something? Oh, hey, Ronnie.
She told you shut up when you said you can beat her up.
You lucky that we quarantined. You are so lucky that we're quarantined. All right, guys, we have 2 minutes. I'm sorry that I pressed the button, but you got some family information now.
There you go. So
you come early, you learn a little bit more.
Now you know about us. Now you know about us.
Anyways, since we have 2 minutes and normally the screen is like blank or it's like us staying still, the people coming in, I want them to think that we're still, okay? So ready? Welcome, guys.
What's up, guys?
How you guys doing? Now we still have a minute and a half. Sorry. So I can show you our setup.
Thank you, Ronnie. We try.
Our setup is with this little machine right here. And then what I do is I press play. And this little thing, if I press play, it makes the words move up the screen. So go like this, hit it like that. And then as we're talking, these words will scroll up. All right. I don't know if it's doing it, but yeah. They go up slow so that we can talk about the whole thing. And that is our teleprompter. It's not as fancy as some of the TV ones, but that's what keeps us up. So if you see us ever glance off to the side, it's because of a teleprompter. Because there's no way that we could remember all this stuff.
Hey, Armand, Leandre beat you today to get on YouTube. First time.
Leandre's killing it.
Yeah.
Let's make sure. Oh, yeah. And then we go through our checks. We have all the images. iPad connected. Set to silence.
Yep.
Boom, boom. And we go through this every single day just to make sure that we are doing our stuff. And then we have 50 All-Stars apparel on, set my timer for the time that right before it ends so that I end it right. Then we have tweet, text, which we just did. And then we put the music on so that we come into a little intro, because you got to have an intro. And then we're down to about 10 seconds before we start. So I'm just going to press, let's see. Let's come into a little bit of Martin Luther King Jr. There we go. And
well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now.
Welcome, guys.
Hey, guys. How's it going today? How you guys doing?
Hey, welcome.
Yes, Leandre, I saw your video.
Hey, great job, everybody. Make sure that you guys check in the comment section. All right, welcome to today. I got outside the house again, doing a lot of workouts and stuff like that. It's been great seeing a few kids again from a distance, of course. And it is hot outside. All right, it's like 117 degrees. It's tough, but I'm taking care of it. So we have, first things first is our workouts for tomorrow, the isolation workouts. I promised you guys that we would only talk about that in the beginning so you guys could just check in, check what they were, and then check out. So really quick, tomorrow's the daily 5, the first things that you start with are the same things. They are the extended layups, elbow jumpers, step back jumpers, scissor ladders to shots, icky shuffle to shots. The 5 for tomorrow go as follows. So listen carefully, and then you can rewind this, whatever you have to do. I'll text it out, but here's your one chance to watch me display it. I'll say them, and then I'll do them. 1, Statue of Liberty. 2, step-ups to shots. 3, baseline sweep finger roll. 4, pick and roll create. 5, curl jumper series. Now to go over those and demo them real quick, the Statue of Liberty layup, you can come off the dribble, or you can come off like this. But basically, you're going to dribble in. Your last step is with the opposite foot, and then you're going to hold the ball up high, like the Statue of Liberty. And for Leandre in the crowd, thank you for the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. The French people gave that to America as a gift. And they have one that's smaller on their end, and they look at each other. Knowledge. All right, so the Statue of Liberty layup has the ball up, and you step, 1 step, 2 steps, and you turn the ball from here to there, and then shoot a one-handed layup. So it's a one-handed layup from a huge 2-step dribble. Your last dribble is with the opposite leg. Then try it left hand as well. Again, you have about a minute to do yours and your section, so get through those. Next one is step-ups to shots. Place the ball down from the elbow. You want to step up. You guys know what step-ups are. Use your feet. 1 on top of the ball, then you jump and switch. All right, you want to step up, and you want to see how many that you can get through in a minute. So start with just 2 step-ups. Go 1, 2, and then pick it up and shoot your shot. Then if you miss it, you do 2 more again until you make it eventually. And then once you make it, you go up to 4. So you go up by 2s. Then you go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to switch like the soccer drill, and then pick the ball up and shoot it. And if you make that one, then you go up to 6. See how high that you can get within your minute. Step ups to shots. We mix in some soccer so that we can be coordinated and things like that. Next one is baseline sweep finger roll. Very hard one, but you can do it from the top if you guys don't have room. You're going to spin the ball out, catch it with the ball away from the basket, and sweep it straight down to your ankles. Okay, straight down to your ankles. You don't go anywhere down the middle of your body. You go all the way straight down to your ankle, and then you sweep it across your body. It should be that high above the ground while you're sweeping. You got that, Gavin? Everyone else? Mm-hmm. Is Gavin in there?
Gavin's in there.
All right, so you sweep from your shoulder straight down to your foot, and then you sweep out, and then as you bounce the ball far away, your 1 step with the foot closest to the basket should be stepping the same time as you dribble. So that's how you want to sweep it. It's in a big J or a backwards J, depending on which side of the court that you're on. So you're going to sweep under, hit, and then you pick the ball up, and you take 2 steps, and then you finger roll lay it up. Again, you can do it from the middle if you have to. It doesn't have to be from the baseline. Next one is pick and roll create. You don't need a chair for this or anything like that. Just get off to the wing. All right, switch hands between your legs, and then you're going to sidestep, and then go over the pick and roll, not a real pick and roll. Keep your distance. Go over the fake pick and roll and drive down the middle, and then you hit with the opposite foot or same foot. Let me see. I'm not up, so I'm not doing it. Boom. It's with the same foot. Oh, man. I got to get up and try it real quick. Hold on real quick. It's the boom, 2. Okay. It's with the opposite foot. There we go. All right. So sorry about that. It's with the opposite foot, and then you smash with the next one, and then you lean, and then you score. So you're gonna do a swoop layup. All right. So you're gonna come off the screen, side to side to side, drive middle. You can take a couple of dribbles, with your last dribbles with the opposite foot, smash it up top, and then score with a swoop layup. So keep the ball high the entire time. Last one is curl jumper series from the baseline. Spin the ball up the lane line. Curl out, catch, and shoot. Your next one, same thing, curl out, catch, pump fake, and then go against the middle. So drive with your foot across your body, one dribble with the strong side hand, and then 1-2 step into a jump shot. Then your last one is the same exact thing, but now pump fake, one dribble, step, and then step back for a shot. Then repeat the same thing on the other side. Does that make sense? Hope so. All right. Last things are from me until we get to Kendrick. One, private sessions are going well. Except for my allergies, man, that thing's tough. That's why I definitely have the mask on. I'm like this, and that helps a lot. That's why I'm wearing long sleeves, because the sun hits my body. Oh man, I got some. What is that stuff called again?
Sunblock.
Sunblock. Yeah,
sunblock.
I didn't own sunblock, man. I'm an indoor guy, so I did all that stuff. And I'm struggling, but I'm doing all this fun stuff for you guys. So if I'm kind of hitting my head's kind of burnt, I don't know. All right, but I did all that. The 3 p.m. ISO workouts going well. I realize that you guys can go hard without me. I expect you guys doing it right. I'll be at Finn's house tomorrow. And then the 5 p.m. live session, the live streams, these things are going great. You guys are really pushing, especially like 4 of you guys. It's amazing. 5:45 Zoom workouts, you guys are doing those as well. So it's an all-day thing for us. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome time. All right, but
Of course you are, Gabby.
I'm going to go even harder because truth be told, and again, I know it's just a few of you guys in there, our business is struggling because, man, with the freaking, this virus is working its butt off to kill us, man, for reals. Mm-hmm. So, ain't no money to be made right now. It's crazy. We have, people dropping out. It's like, oh, man, we can't even, live. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try extremely hard because I figure if the virus is trying hard, I have to try harder. So I came up with a 295-day challenge for myself. Starting May 15th. From May 15th all the way through for 295 days, I made this. I did not make the box, sorry. But inside the box, there is this tear-off sheet. And it's, let's see if I can look at it. All right, it says 295, it says a little quote, and it says 295 days to go. And I'm gonna tear it off, and then it'll say 294 with a different perseverance quote. All right, and it's basically going to be my timeline of where I'm going to be perfect. I'm going to give 295 perfect days where I'm going to wake up in the morning, work for this program, and work my butt off and be absolutely perfect. I'm not going to be on social media, not going to watch too much TV. I'm just going to be absolutely perfect for the entire day. And I'll pretend like I'm in prison and my only job with a gun in my head is to make this program great. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys and for myself, because I'm not just going to let my dream go away. All right. So I'm going to work my butt off, and I want you guys to do the same thing. Got it?
All right, guys. This week's quiz. Say it, display it, then play it.
Describe those.
So, say it, which means say what you're going to do. Display it, give a little demo about it, and then actually do the drill. Okay. Level 1. Yesterday I said lots of cones was my favorite one. My second one for being tough, I would have to go with the chair dips.
Or which one do you want them to do?
I want you guys to do.
Definitely do. If they could just
do the 5-minute jump rope. Because the jump rope helps you guys out with your speed. It helps you out with your jumping ability. It gets your legs stronger. So if you guys can do that, a lot of things would change for you.
All right, that's a specific challenge from Kendrick the Man, right?
All right, guys. Do the 5-minute jump rope. That is the challenge for the tough. For the level 1 tough, okay?
That's his prioritized challenge.
All right.
What's the next one? What you got for smart?
Level 2, smart. Yesterday was the tier free throws. I think you guys should stay with that one. Keep that one. Because you always have to get through pressure some kind of way.
All right. So if you do any of the four, what are the four again?
So for level 2 smart is point guard, advance the ball ahead, half court game, tiered free throws, and 5-second count extension.
But the one he's challenging you guys on is
It's the tiered free throws.
all right.
I'm challenging you guys for tiered free throws. Level 3 is technique. It's inverted Euros, post progression, triple cross push shots, and curl jumper series. Yesterday I said this curl jumper series. That was one of my favorites. I think you guys should keep working on that one as well, the curl jumper series, because it's not just one move in that jump shot. It's 3 different moves. All right, so do that one. Do that one as the challenge. And level 4, clap game, fake reverse layup, ankle breaker crossover, and the perfect ambi free throws. 10 of them. And hand behind the back. Do that one. The perfect ambi free throws. Being able to shoot with both hands.
Has anyone tried it yet?
I haven't seen anyone try it yet.
Okay.
They might have.
Yo, when I did that one, it took me a dead hour to do it. It was so hard and very frustrating.
So if you can shoot with both hands, that will expand your game even further. I know you've seen like guys like Kobe, rest in peace. He shot a 3-pointer in the corner with his left hand.
I've seen Elgin Baylor used to do it.
A lot of guys do it.
LeBron did it, and Kobe did it. I ain't a lot.
No.
Those few guys do it.
Guys, I'm telling you, it will expand your game a lot.
All right, then.
All right.
Like, so I had just a random story. I was talking to Andre today, and I was talking to someone else, and I came up with something. All right. Think about this real quick. There are confident players, and there are unconfident players, right? Confident players, unconfident players. Confident players, unconfident players. And then there's players that get frustrated and players that don't. If you think about it, which ones get more frustrated? The confident player who thinks he's all that, let's call him cocky. And then there's the player who's not confident, and let's call him like very drab. Very drab. Very like he's like, I can't do anything. And then the cocky guy's like, oh, I'm the best ever. Who's more likely to get frustrated? We're just gonna like mess them up where they're just gonna quit. It's the confident player. It's the cocky player. All right. So when you get frustrated, that's you telling me that yes, I know that Steph Curry, it took him 8 years to get good at this dribbling drill, but I've done it for 8 minutes and I should have it by now because I'm that much better than Steph Curry. It is a cocky human being with no humility who gets frustrated that easily. All right, why are you getting frustrated? You're supposed to fail. All right, Michael Jordan he couldn't do it in a day. It took him months to learn that, and you think you can do it? All right, so when you get frustrated, know that is offensive, and that it's an ugly, ugly trait. All right, so don't get frustrated. All right, just realize, have some patience and be like, well, okay, no, have some humility and say, okay, I'm not that great. Yeah. All right, I can give this a day or two, or like a couple of weeks before I get all frustrated and say, come on, I'm better than this. Calm down. Take your time. All right. The drill for elementary school. You guys have 6 drills, but the one that I want to focus on was the wall, floor, tap dribbles. All right. All you guys can do this, put a video up, whatever. We have video on our website about it as well. So if you want to look at it, but basically you get close to a wall and you go between your legs, back and forth from a low position. But you want to tap the wall in between each throw. So you're going to tap, boom, pass it between your legs and tap the wall with the hand that doesn't have the ball. And then you switch legs, and then you can do it again while tapping the floor. It's a pretty hard drill. And then you're going to tap the floor and the wall. So it's wall, floor, back and forth. It's a very complicated drill, but I love it because it basically makes you do something with your mind while your hands still have to dribble the ball without thinking. So it makes dribbling just more part of who you are. Make sure that your feet are straight, everything like that.
Zoom update. Great job yesterday. Oh, yeah, and Gavin, way to step up, being caught up on the spot to do the jump.
Oh, yeah, I gave you like a 15-second warning. I just did that because I looked at Finn, and he was about to do it well, but then I was like, wait, we have Gavin right there. Yeah. Gavin hasn't had a chance. So I just thought of it, and you did it.
On the spot. So good job with that. I'm not too surprised about it. That's just who you are. So, yeah, good job with that one. So, and great job on the Zoom. Everybody yesterday. Good job.
That's pretty nice. Quote of the day. Quote of the day.
If you want to, yeah.
What do you say?
If she do it again.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hey, you're in.
No,
hey,
you do it.
Do you have a cell phone? If you have a cell phone, shoot me a message.
Yeah.
Check our website for my number, and then I'll put you in the chat. Even though I think that you're an Android, he's gonna turn that thing green.
No,
he's not an Android. He's an iPhone. Do you have Gavin's number? Oh, then yeah, you win. Especially if you iPhone for life. All right. Today's quote. Today's Thursday, so that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5-word quote. 5-word quote, and it is: the shortest answer is doing. All right. And that might sound a little funny, a little ungrammatically correct, but the shortest answer that you can get is just doing. All right. There is no answer. There shouldn't be like, hey, are you trying to get better today or whatever? No, I shouldn't have to even ask you a question. I should just look at you and see that you're doing it already. All right. No one has to ask you to like clean your room. It's just like you're in the process of doing it or it's done. All right. So you want to constantly think, even before the questions are asked, that you want to have the answers and the answers and the answers available. All right. So you are the answer. That's whose nickname is that? The answer?
AI, Allen Iverson.
All right. So you want to be the answer before the question's even asked. So the shortest answer is doing. Got it?
All right. The leaderboard. I still had to add some points from the last couple of days for the private sessions and stuff like that. So I'll add those tonight, and you guys check them tomorrow. Check them. Check your check the attendance. I'm telling you, it helps you guys out. All right. And if you see something wrong, let me know, and I'll make sure that is right. All right.
You want to hand me a book, please?
Yes, sir.
Let's get to the high school one real quick, okay? So we're here with the 12th grade book, available now on limitlesshoops.com. Okay, and where are we? 5. Oh, we're on Friday or Thursday? It's Thursday. Thursday still. Oops, it's okay. It's okay. Let me switch that around. All right, so we got Thursday. We have 2-on-1 break, our flare cuts, baseline out of bounds defense, 5-second count extension, 49 seconds down by 3, baseline out of bounds, 5-on-5, oldest versus youngest. So out of all of those, what I really want to focus on is baseline out of bounds defense. All right. And I forgot, for the daily challenge, that would be day 5, week 5 of the 5 perfect weeks. So if you were a 9th grader, or no, if you were a 12th grader and we're at this time of the year, you would be on day 5 of week 5 of the 5-week challenge. So that means that you've done the entire 5-week challenge and you're down to like the last 3 days. All right. And like you're right there. So imagine yourself going through this stuff and following these books every time. You would be a stud by now. About to head off to college, probably got yourself a scholarship, especially if you've been following these books the whole time. All right. So just realize where you're going to be. Where you're going to be at that time. Where do you want to be at that time? So think about that right now. Plan ahead. All right. But baseline out of bounds defense. I wish I had something to draw it out, but just imagine it. Okay. We're all, someone's taking the ball out on the baseline on one of the sides. The person that's guarding that person has to be underneath the basket, protecting the basket like a goalie. If they pass it anywhere inbounds, it cannot be to the person underneath the basket. It must go out. So we want the person guarding the ball to be underneath the basket and turn diagonally toward that guy who has the ball out of bounds, with your hands up and peeking over your shoulder to see anyone who happens to be coming. You do that so that we can help and show if they happen to set screens on us, and so that people can't slip to the basket for our points. Everyone else on defense, you want to play your defender chest to chest or like arm to chest, but you want to face as many offensive players as you can. So that's kind of weird. I just basically don't want you to get hit from behind and get surprised. So you want to be on the side of the person where you can see the most offensive players so that no one surprises you with the screen. And you guys talk, you get through it. We're not switching screens. You stay with it, because if you switch, they can just screen and then seal. Don't switch. You want to follow them close and stay with them and make everything go out. They happen to get the ball, inbounds, that's okay as long as it wasn't for a shot. All right. So as long as we're communicating and we're positioned so we see enough defenders and we have the basket protected, that's our baseline out of bounds defense. All right. Who understands that? I hope you guys do.
All right, guys. My stock exchange.
Ching, 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 ching.
It's still the same. It's still the same. I think still not surprised by anyone right now. Everyone's still doing really good with everything. But I am a little surprised with how Gavin has been speaking in the videos. I didn't know he talked like that.
Honestly, Gavin probably never said a word for the first 2 years that we know him.
Did not know that you spoke like that. But dude, you're very detailed and you're speaking clearly, and we can hear every word you're saying too.
And
so
as a coach, that's very inspirational because it tells me that you're listening to me.
Yeah.
So that's great feedback. You're feeding your coach, and when you repeat my words like that, I'm like, man, I got to tell him everything.
That was really good. So we know that you have been listening for the last few years. Now you're able to tell us about it. So good job with that. That's it for my stock exchange, guys.
I like it. All right, let's get down to our John's curriculum verse of the day. Take out your books. Turn to May. Something, whatever today is. I don't know what today is. But if you have a book, you can take it out to follow along. But the story goes like this. All right? One constant in the lives of successful people is their ability to deal with failures. Instead of being paralyzed by fear when they are defeated, they deal with the setbacks and move on. If you aren't failing at something, then you are not setting your dreams high enough. The key to failure is to accept it and then learn from it. All right? So what it's saying is the one constant, the one thing that's like the same, one thing that we all have in common besides the blood in our body, and the lives of successful people is the ability to deal with failures. So failures never knock you down. If you're a successful person, all right, the failures are like fun, great, I like this. All right, instead of being paralyzed by fear and just like not moving at all, I'm so scared, I can't move, I can't do it. When they're defeated, they deal with the setbacks and then they move on. Yep. All right, that's what these people do. They're great people. You want to be these people, okay? And if you aren't failing at something, then basically you aren't setting your dreams high enough. That means like if you're not looking like a dumb butt. See, I'm so good at censoring myself. Good at censoring myself. You dumb butts. A dumb behind. All right. If you're not looking like an idiot, sometimes you're not trying hard enough. Again, 1 + 1 = 2. You can't practice that all day long, then learn calculus. You got to work on stuff that's harder. So if you're not making mistakes, you don't have setbacks, you don't have anything wrong in your life, you're not going hard enough. Your dreams aren't set high enough. All right. The key to failure is to accept it. Say, I failed. I messed up. You know who doesn't do that? Donald Trump. Okay, is that too political? Sorry. Okay. No, you have to say you messed up and then learn from it. All right? And then learn from it. What time we got? Oh, we got a lot of time. So if you guys have any kind of questions, let us know. Don't cuss. All right. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. I was going to go over all the drills, but before that, I want to go over the movies.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we talked about the movies last time. Has anyone watched any movie from our list? I know Cam watched Creed. Mm-hmm. That was all that I've heard from anyone.
I think that was the only person who said something.
Oh, no. Armand said he was thinking about watching a movie. He said, can I watch the younger movie? But I don't know if he ever watched it. So if you watched the movie, let us know. Bad Boys, no, that's not one of our movies. Wait, no one said that. Sorry. All right. The movies that we're supposed to watch for this month. Again, I'll say it. If you want to write it down, write it down. All right. The first movie, again, I might say that this movie is for first grade, but I saw this movie when I was like in 6th grade, maybe. But that was when it came out. It's Like Mike. And you want to be like Mike, like Michael Jordan. This kid, he got a pair of shoes, was it?
Mm-hmm. He found a pair of shoes hanging.
And the shoes made him dunk.
Yeah, the shoes were magical.
Yeah, but the kid was also a rapper, Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
I told you that, right?
Yeah.
So it's a cool movie. It's fun. It's a fun movie. I would say anyone from first to about 7th grade, 8th grade would enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
All right, maybe not the high schoolers, maybe. Who knows? But even the high schoolers. The Cutting Edge is the 2nd grade. That one is the ice skating movie. All right, it's a good movie. Nice little love story too, but also the guy was a hockey player, so it's kind of funny. He winds up throwing the girl, and it's like goes, "Oh crap! I like broke you." It was funny. So the third one,
Invincible. Third one is Invincible. Really good movie. It's about
now I saw that one as an adult.
Yeah.
I don't know how it got into the 3rd grade one. It's just a low rating. So guys, watch Invincible.
It's a really good movie, guys. Really good. Next one is Field of Dreams. One of the best baseball movies ever.
I'll say one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
Period. Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
It is so magical, so beautiful movie. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you watched it yet, Gabby?
Which one is she saying?
That's hers.
Oh, that's her movie? Yeah, you should watch it. You guys have all month to watch these movies.
Yeah.
5th grade is the Pikachu. I'm joking. No, it's not Pikachu. It is Eddie the Eagle. Eddie the Eagle is the movie about the crazy, horrible ski jumper guy who made it to the Olympics. And the Olympics was like, what is he doing? But he really, really tried really hard. And it's an interesting movie. I still have not seen it. I need to rent that one. It was kind of hard to find. So you can find these movies like on Netflix, stuff like that, but you should probably just search for it on the internet and find it through some means. Like there's so many streaming services out there. Find it. It's worth the $2.99 or whatever it is. Trust me. It's the same as like buying a Snickers. Yeah. All right. And then my 6th grade one is The Longest Yard. It's a football movie. You can watch the old one or the newer one. Both of them are great. The newer one's a little bit more funny. Older one's a little bit better in some other ways. It's a little bit more whatever. But both are good. Watch them both.
Yeah.
You're more likely to get your dad, wink, wink, to watch it with you if it's the older one. Trust me. Yeah. Every dad will be like, I'm too busy. And then you're like, The Longest Yard. Like, I don't care. The older one, I'm good. Let's go. Let's watch this.
Yeah.
I love you, son.
Yeah.
Daughter. What you got?
Creed 2. Creed 2 for the 7th grade. Someone said they just watched it.
Who was it?
Someone said they just watched that one.
Scroll up a little bit. Let's see. Who was Gavin? What he's saying?
Oh, it was Finn.
Who Finn?
Finn.
He watched Creed 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah. Next one is Juwanna Mann.
That's the funniest one.
Funny movie
on the whole list.
Funny, yeah. Really funny movie.
Out of the 144 movies that I put on there for 1st to 12th grade, Juwanna Mann is the 2nd funniest behind Dodgeball.
Yeah. And then we have For the Love of the Game.
Talladega Nights. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Then we have For Love of the Game.
Oh, this was mine. This was mine.
Yeah.
All right. For the Love of the Game with Kevin Costner. He's the same guy from Field of Dreams. Mm-hmm. So he's in a lot of sports movies. It's very, very odd because he's a pretty good actor. He does other movies, but he loves to do sports movies. Yes. Him and Will Ferrell love to do sports movies. But For the Love of the Game, that's a solid movie. For you high school kids who are too cool to do all the younger movies, this one's yours. All right. You could also get your moms to watch this one.
Yeah.
Like a mom watches this one, she's like, that was a really good movie. And then you got some sports in it too. Mm-hmm. So it kind of works for both angles. And then my other one I'm talking about is 10th grade, I, Tonya. Little kids cannot watch this movie. It is heavy into drugs, a lot of other stuff. Don't watch the high school movies. We're telling you not to watch the high school movies. So when you watch it and you're like traumatized, that is your fault. It's not our fault. High schoolers, though, watch I, Tonya. It's pretty good. Tells the story of Nancy Kerrigan and Tonya Harding. Crazy story. When she breaks her leg and so it's
crazy,
nuts. Like breaks her leg on purpose. Sorry, like mafia style hit.
Yep.
You got 11.
All right, 11th grade, The Hurricane.
Here's the story of the Hurricane.
Really good boxing movie. Really good boxing movie. And then 12th grade, we have The Great White Hype.
Another boxing
movie. The Great White Hype is more of a
it's a
comedy movie. So but both really good movies.
All right, so again, hey, the reason I have you guys watch these movies, guys, is not because I'm trying to sell movies. Rand Marquetti, who thinks I'm trying to sell everything. John's trying to sell things. No, it's not just capitalism, okay? This is stuff that inspired me, where if I didn't watch this movie, I wouldn't have had those thoughts in my mind. I was basically like, you guys have to hear me every day, say all my little quotes and things like that. I hypnotize you, and the world hypnotizes you. It's why we stand in front of our classrooms and go, I pledge allegiance to the flag, so we can become like, what is that called when you're like,
patriotic?
Yeah, like patriotic, but it's like the bad version.
Oh.
It's like, anyway, they hypnotize you. And I'm sure someone's going to say the word for me, like Gavin. But anyway, there's a word like that where they will hypnotize you and they will make you conform, and you're going to be like, I believe I'm like that. Well, these movies do that in a great way because, man, I was inspired by these movies. And I would say if I didn't watch all the Rockies, didn't watch Rudy and things like that, I would not be the basketball player that I was because those movies pushed me out there to do more. So if you're lacking enthusiasm and you feel like sometimes too tired to get up, it's probably because you haven't seen the right movie. Like, it lights a fire under your behind, and it allows you to do some amazing things. So that's that. And now we have some Zoom stuff coming up here.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you guys for sticking around. Ronnie, thanks for watching.
Yeah, sis. Thanks for watching today, sis. We love you.
All right, y'all.
Hey,
We'll see y'all in a second.
all right, guys. Zoom.
Zoom. As is. Maybe I'm a listening. I don't really understand how deep this thing is. Yeah, power over the thing. It's all something. No?
To create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world.
Beautiful.
Decent power that will give men a chance to work, that will give you the future and old age and security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They never will. Dictators breed themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance.